When the Ivory Tower Ogmios came out, I swear everyone and their mother was like, "Oh, this is so awesome, Ivory Tower can cook. They should totally make this car in real life." But I'm not entirely sure any of them thought about how much this car would cost if built in real life. I decided I wanted to find out, and it honestly led me down a rabbit hole of video game conspiracy, because I took a sample of 50 vehicles and compared their in-game costs to their real-life costs when new, adjusted for inflation just to make it that much more fair. And it turns out that consistently across the board, street-level cars in both tiers, as well as their off-road counterparts, are around 4 times more expensive in the Crew Motorfest as they are in real life. That is honestly pretty terrible on its own, though devil's advocate, the cost of hypercars is relatively on par with their real-world equivalents. And any car that is more than, say, $2 million IRL is obviously going to be cheaper in Motorfest. So where does all of this leave the Ogmios? Well, the Ogmios is a street tier 2 vehicle, and it costs around $570,000 in-game, meaning that IRL, it should cost in the ballpark of $130,000. And that is way too expensive for a muscle car, full stop. You know what you can get for much cheaper? Let's take a look. The Dodge Challenger Demon, around $102,000 after inflation. The Ford Mustang Dark Horse, $73,000 when fully loaded. And before the Camaro ZL1 was discontinued, its top-of-the-line pricing was only $82,000 at most. Every other muscle car on the market was, and is, cheaper than this thing. And more than that, the V8 under the Ogmios is rated for about 655 horsepower. Every muscle car I just mentioned gives you way more power for your money, with the Demon itself starting at 840 horsepower and, when tuned, going all the way up to 1025. The moral of the story: never trust the damn French, because they will pull the wool over your eyes and then nickel and dime you to the literal ends of the earth. Although, considering France is also the birthplace of, Bugatti, was anyone really surprised to find this out?